2014 was a busy and successful year for KHQA.
From news to weather to sports and social media, KHQA was there to provide viewers with the most up-to-date information they need and want right here in our tri-state viewing area.
What made it so successful? Well, here are some of the highlights. Breaking news tonight out of downtown Quincy.
Firefighters are everywhere responding to a fire that happened to this building right behind me.
No doubt it has been a tough night for the children involved in this crash and for their parents.
A former Quincy school board member was indicted today on a first-degree murder charge.
Now that search was ongoing for a little under 12 hours today, when unfortunately it did come to an end when he was found dead in a creek bed.
So far this morning, the one question everyone wants to know is what caused this fire that killed these three people.
A newborn baby was found in a dumpster in Jacksonville, Illinois.
In less than an hour, the four Republican candidates in this debate will take the stage behind me here in Springfield.
Concerned residents sent KHQA photos of these malnourished horses outside of Donaldson, Iowa.
Right now, Serena says evacuations aren't necessary, but he does encourage residents to continue to watch the rising river levels.
Well, that cold front's passed us overnight last night, and through the day today, we've had these windy northwest winds out there.
This was the warned area over the last 45 minutes. That warning now expiring at 5:15, so we still see pockets of very heavy rain.
I came out of surgery. They said it was cancer. It was, everything pancreatic is stage 4.
What's that feel like? It's got to be exciting. You're kind of a celebrity today, aren't you?
Yeah.
Instead, 30 years later, what happens in Michael Swango's mind is still a mystery.
If you had a chance to be face to face with him today, what would you say to him?
Why? Why would you do this?
It was the only case I'd ever seen where we could not identify the body.
It's still a puzzle. I would still like to know exactly what happened.
Jordan Treadway is a senior who was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. He took his bows as he walked across the stage, alone. But he wouldn't be alone much longer.
I saw Jordan was about to walk through by himself, so I just ran up and walked through with him.
But we're a news station. Covering all of those headlines is part of our profession. Every station has breaking news, touching stories, and good sound bites.
Exactly, which is why we hope you'll consider us for Station of the Year because of the things we did outside of the studio.
In its second year, our One Class at a Time program continued to support area classrooms with grants of $1,000 awarded all over the tri-states.
We really appreciate KHQA sponsoring classrooms. It's really helpful.
Do you like reading books in Miss Curtis's class? Oh, I think that's a yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The community came out in huge numbers when we partnered with the National Weather Service for a free storm spotter seminar in the spring. Our viewers learned all about severe weather and how to relay information from their communities to the National Weather Service, essentially helping contribute to our weather coverage. In our area, people love their high school sports. That was never more evident than at our Do or Die Bowl in June, the area's only high school football all-star game. More than 2,500 fans came to Hannibal to watch the best high school football players from our area play the last game of their career.
A huge thank you to all of you for bearing through the weather and having a chance tonight to give these fine young men a great send-off for their high school careers. Round of applause for the young men.
The real centerpiece of our year was what we called our Mountain Dew Days of Summer.
Follow KHQA during the Mountain Dew Days of Summer 2014 as we travel to your hometown. KHQA will be live across the tri-states every Thursday night through August 14th. Viewers will get a chance to see the news live, meet our news personalities, listen to local bands, win prizes, have great family fun, and end the evening with a movie in the park.
And we can't wait to do it again. We were excited to make changes to the look of our newscasts in 2014. Those included an update to our studio and upgrading to WSI Max in our weather center in July. This gives our viewers a more complete forecast from a system with more capabilities than before. Something new we did last year was our live weather stream. During severe weather, it's all about keeping people safe and informed. The stream gives viewers a chance to talk with our weather team online when we're not on the air. This way, they don't have to wait for the next newscast to get breaking information.
Pretty heavy rainfall right now, possibly some hail as well. You can see there on our hail tracker.
Just about everybody has a smartphone on them at all times. That's why we made our push notifications a priority in 2014. If important information breaks, we can send updates to our viewers' phones and email within minutes. As we all know, social media is becoming a much bigger part of this business, and in 2014, we began including our viewers' social media posts on the air because we want to hear from our community and let them know they can be heard.
We found a couple tweets, though, that I want you to know about. Connor Hillard at ConMike44.
On that note, our outreach via the web grew in 2014, both on Facebook and on Twitter. KHQA.com grew as a resource for our viewers as our total page views were up considerably, along with our unique page visitors. In 2014, we were able to branch out and cover news, sports, and weather from a number of places beyond our viewing area. We covered our community and brought our viewers coverage from all of these places as well, whether it was local law enforcement lending a hand in Ferguson, Missouri.
Our very own Raja Maples is live in Ferguson now following that story.
Good evening, Chad. I'm standing in a parking lot that is reserved for media in Ferguson.
Or following a hometown country group to Nashville as they pursued a record deal.
These four guys have played together as Madhouse Jackson for about 7 years. Believe it or not, this is the first time they've gotten to play Nashville.
2014 was a successful year for us here at KHQA because of what we were able to provide for our community.
We hope you will consider all of our efforts for the 2014 Station of the Year Award. Thanks for watching.